lack of love you've shown. I know you're grown from the answer your camaraderie. Could you be a friend of mine? You'll walk away because you'll know that I'm a soulless man, and I left my place within your life, even though I know you are no longer my own. This is selfhood found alone, this lack of love you've shown, even though I know you are no longer my own. This is selfhood found alone, this lack of love you've shown.
That was Figurative Infanticide by CPA, a lovely abstract punk rock song here on the Punk Rock Demonstration. Starting out our show, we're here every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time over at punkrockdemo.com. Again, that's punkrockdemo.com. Show repeats on Tuesday as well. That repeats on Tuesdays from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. Pacific Time. That's the repeat of the Monday show. Monday being from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Pacific Time. Anyways, I've got my email system sorted out. Email is unblocked now by the ISP. Plenty of emails have been coming through all throughout the week, and so much email that I haven't been able to catch up with all of them. It's annoying when the emails are backlogged, but it's even more annoying when they get lost. So a lot of the emails got lost. Now they're starting to come through. My domains have been renewed, and everything is back to normal, I hope. And since everything's back to working order, I've got lots of new music here on today's program. I'll be playing a lot of those because I've been backlogged with a lot of that from the emails being blocked. Very irritating. Mentioned that last week that I didn't know the emails were blocked for a very long time until I tried to renew the domain, which was expiring in July. Almost lost the domain. Would have been very pissed off about that if that were to happen, but I remember that the domain expires every July, so that's why I made sure I renewed it even though the email reminder didn't come through. But enough of that. Let's continue with some more punk rock here in the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack, by the way. Let's continue with the Hard Knocks now. This song's called Dead End Street.
The brother that I knew so well, but now that thought has died. You once step around your head held, now you're still those on your feet. Now you're fucking pushing trucks to kids out on the street. Running down the dead street. How far can you run? Now you know there's no retreat. All's been said and done. Running down the dead street. How far can you run? Now you know there's no retreat. All's been said and done. Forgot the times we had the drinks and all the fights, meeting up with all the boys and all those crazy nights. I guess it don't mean shit to you, cause now you took your back. You're more concerned with railing lines and cooking up your crack. Running down the dead street. How far can you run? Now you know there's no retreat. All's been said and done. Running down the dead street.
crazy. My body means spiritual as it went to me. Watching me, watching you, watching what we say and do. Where my rights are taken away, right to sit in USA. Stop it, son, just fish, is this man? That's my question. Is Troy really killing Christ, God, should have swerved me? Watching me, watching you, watching what we say and do. Where am I right? Taken away, right to citizens USA. Citizens come, clear streets, all the girls, they're away. One more day, let me be, no claims to be free. Watching me, watching you, watching what we say and do. Where my rights are taken away, right to citizens USA. Where are my rights? They're gone. 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 You've got so many things that keep you down. Your mind is racing, there's nowhere to run. You got to pull through, no turning back. Cause next you'll come with an all-out attack.
What's the Monday when history is done? Your dreams, your hopes, then what of things to come? What's the Monday when history is done? Your dreams, your hopes, then what of things to come?
You've got so many worries, too many to count. They keep you up at night, but still you stick around. You won't give up, you won't give in. You'd rather fight than love the battle you can win.
What's the Monday when history is done? Your dreams, your hopes, then what of things to come? What's the Monday when history is done? Your dreams, your hopes, then what of things to come?
Nowhere to run, no turning back. Cause next you'll come with an all-out attack. Nowhere to run, no turning back. Cause next you'll come with an all-out attack. Nowhere to run, no turning back. Cause next you'll come with an all-out attack. Nowhere to run, no turning back. Cause next you'll come with an all-out attack. We will not be broken. We will not be shamed. We don't hit and run. We don't play that coward's game. We will not be conquered. We will not be slaves. Say we're losing fight while our children die in vain. We will not be martyred by those who hold the blame. For an endless fight that brings us emptiness and pain. We will not stay quiet. It is a divine blind rage. And
not be shamed. We don't hit and run.
Heard Spider there with Tabula Rasa, Dead Laszlo's Place with Car Bomb before Spider, some Drinking Squad with All Out Attack before Dead Laszlo's Place and the Unpatriotics with Where Are My Rights. By the way, you can find all the playlists for all these shows by going to punkrockdemo.com. We're already in our third week of July, I believe. Crazy how fast time flies. Pretty soon it'll be 2026. So with that, let's continue with the Methadones. This one's called Slow Down.
Too much going on and I don't know what to do. The place is getting bang, everything is falling through. Way over my head and the road is way too much to bear. I brought it all upon myself.
returning what you gave to me. You have been so kind, and I don't really mind. You made just one demand of me. Ask that in the end it be given to you convincingly. There will be charts and graphs on a projector overhead, and you will prove it, that this relationship is dead. There will be names and dates, and each fact will light the way, and you will prove it, 'cause I will let you go, but that'd be the only way. There will be charts and graphs. You have been so generous with fun and love and endless lust. I have been open with you. Open is essential too. You have been so fun. I've not been so fun. Even now you're merciful, and I know I'm accountable. Maybe it's numerical. There will be charts and graphs on a projector overhead, and you will prove it, that this relationship is dead. There will be names and dates, and each fact will light the way, and you will prove it, 'cause I will let you go, but that'd be the only way. There will be charts and graphs. Let's give every kiss a name. For each held hand we'll do the same. Every date we'll get a dart. Plot the line, look at the chart. That high point was love, and that high point was love. You see it now in black and white. That red spot was our first fight. Hold it up into the light. There will be charts and graphs on a projector overhead, and you will prove it, that this relationship is dead. There will be names and dates, and each fact will light the way, and you will prove it, 'cause I will let you go, but that'd be the only way. There will be charts and graphs.
Another man been left for dead. Beat down with the sound beat that he said. Violence attack that came right out of the blue. Spoke up for what he thought was right. Wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. A trail of soul left behind his broken heart and shattered light. A young Mike went down to school. Mike is showing up, thinking he was cool. What's going wrong now? Another wasted life again. An argument blew up into a fight. Wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. We were played straight to the heart. His life got shot before he even started. We can't go on like this. Gonna take some action now and coexist. Step back and turn away. 'Cause safe to walk these streets at night. The future think it's true. I've been for you.
Never again will I see your face. Now you got too soon, take it from this place. No chance for another day. Your hopes and dreams just slipped away. Never once to let it slide, so you lend a hand to another slide. But one thing you never know is just how far someone is willing to go.
Do you even stop and think the grief you cause will surely last a lifetime? Do you even care about your actions and in someone else's life? A downward spiral fueled by pain, hatred, and hurt. As for the thought of human progress, it's in reverse. Too often we're forced to see in papers on TV. Another day, another tragedy. They said no way to live, and no it's true. We just can't go. Society of misanthropes. I can't really see any hope. That's why I feel compelled to pay for you. Downward spiral fueled by pain, hatred, and hurt. As for the thought of human progress, we can't go on like this. Gonna take some action now and coexist. If I can turn away, cause you could be the one who has to pay. You're gambling with your life. Now we just say safe to walk these streets at night. The future think it's true. We can't go on like this. Gonna take some action now and coexist. If I can turn away, cause you could be the one who has to pay. You're gambling with your life. Now we just say safe to walk these streets at night. The future think it's true. I've been for you.
Gonna take some action now and coexist. Cause you could be the one who has to pay. Now we just say safe to walk these streets at night. The future think it's true. I've been for you.
I've been for you. Through the fence.
That was Emmy Pop there with Lo Say. Inklings with the Dunning-Kruger effect before Emmy Pop. We've discussed that phenomenon in a previous show. Most Likely to Fail before the Inklings with I Fear For You, and Jeff Palmer with Charts and Graphs before Most Likely to Fail. Still listening to the punk rock demonstration. Let's continue with some Potato Pirates with a very relevant topic. This is Go Green.
brain, a face full of pain, a mind gone insane on shoutings in vain. It gets even worse when white coat returns. Armors get snares, everything burns.
to solve a problem you can't explain. Standing on the corner, standing in the Manchester rain. And you catch a dream you just can't find yet. And you catch a star that calls your name. Standing on the corner, standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain. Sing it again and again. Standing on the corner, standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain. Standing in the Manchester rain, yeah. Standing in the Manchester rain.
Yes, sir! Crash, stop me if I wouldn't survive.
Heard the Voids there with Take It Back, and some Dead Pollies with Yes Sir. Heard Buzzcocks before Dead Pollies with Manchester Rain. Coma Beach with A Madman's Dream before Buzzcocks, and the Dogmatics with Public Service. Don't have much news other than the weather's been nice lately. It's not feeling like summer yet. I'm sure summer will come very soon, but the weather's been very pleasant. It's been in the mid-80s for a couple weeks now. Mini heat wave in between, but nothing serious, nothing crazy, which makes me wonder if September is going to be super hot. Guess we'll find out when we get there. For now, let's continue listening to punk rock here in the punk rock demonstration. I've got lots of new music because of the email system being working. So lots of people have been sending over music. I'll be playing those very shortly. Right now I'm going to continue with some Lawmaker. This one's called Self-Medicate.
Every day the world is ending. I see it on my TV screen. Everyone is stranger danger. Everything is misery. Come self-medicate. 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 Self-medicate with hate. Hell is waiting for us sinners. The reaper's knocking on our door.
And your latest inventions have all left you feeling cold. Well, it's then the gypsy says, come on over, man, have no fear. She says, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. So, all your grand ambitions, they're doing what they're told. Down at the bottom of the river, where the old white fingers scold. They said the women dug this river, they filled it with their tears. And Daddy died last year. Well, I wish he were here. So if you want to see me, I'm at the bottom of the stair. It's the place where no one looks for me. It's the place where no one dares. And if you think the times have been changing, well, it's anywhere but here. See, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Congressman and the concubines, they're all happy in their cage. And the women who surround them, they're all cute and underage. They say at least we'll be remembered, screaming revolution's near. And Daddy died last year. Well, I wish he were here. So the lawyers, they come bleeding me with Papa's old harpoon. They hold it in a glove made of his barren woman's womb. And she says she wants my bones to decorate his tomb. See, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Oh, Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here. Daddy died last year, and I wish he were here.
Ended off that segment with a new song. That was a song by Broken Yolks. The song's called Roasted. Heard Slackers before Broken Yolks with 86 the Mayo, Non Serviam with a song I can't pronounce, Dzusina Z Ulasi Libera, something like that. Just go to punkrockdemo.com, find the playlist for the show, and you'll be able to find out how you spell it, and maybe you can help me say it. And Brand New Luddits was before Non Serviam. That song's called From the Stars. You can definitely pronounce that. And since I talked about new music, let's take a listen to new music here in the punk rock demonstration. Remember, you can send in songs if you're a band, a new band especially, by going to punkrockdemo.com. Let's take a listen to this new one by the Cleavers. This song's called Things Are Changing.
Things are changing. Things are changing. Yet I am running all the time. You are growing. It's amazing. We've got to keep an open mind. When the harsh winds blow and the old time's done, it's not over. It's not even close. When the dust settles down, you look around, it's not over. You know, things are changing. Things are changing. It's getting better all the time. You are changing. It's amazing. I'm glad you're finding peace of mind. When the harsh winds blow and the old time's done, it's not over. Open your eyes. You're lost narrow, minded, backwards, rich. You can't wait until you all die. Open up your eyes. Things are changing. 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 Don't get left behind. Open up your mind. The first thing they tell you is get into line. We never could hear them, we paid them no mind. We laughed at the choices you laid out for us. This world took its bite, tried to swallow us up, and all it costs is your innocence. Damage is done. Bastards and broken hearts. That's all we'll be. Bastards and broken hearts. Long live broken dreams. center line.
Down in the alley to the city, where bad mistakes they could play. Gonna rewrite this story of my life. Gonna rewrite this story of my life. Everything is so, stories we all told. So besides your body when you're playing, sing along, you know you're ringing. Gonna rewrite the story of my life. Gonna rewrite the story of my life. Everything is so, stories we all told. Tonight, these words don't give away. Sometimes you feel about it when we play. Tonight, these words don't give away. Sometimes you feel about it when we play. Say you're having a blow. Till you get the chance, get the fuck out. Tonight, these words don't give away. Sometimes you feel around when we play. You forgot to generation, and I forgot to generation. Tonight, these words don't give away. Sometimes you feel around when we play. Forgot to generation. Forgot to generation. New lungs set to breathe new seasons, held breath and an unshorn sweaty brow. I'm better now. I'm better. New lungs set to breathe new seasons, old thoughts and I'm not so steady now. Is ringing loud. So bury me along with
Did you mean what you said, that you're already dead? You look pretty alive to me, and all the things that you meant are a hole through my head. Not as much as the words I never got to say. Now I can see you, but you don't see me. It's like you love to watch me suffer. It's like you love to watch me suffer. The wind on the ocean knows our name. Distant realms fly off fine. Now we're here to take and make you high and harder, so get up and shake. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, whoa, Hot Apollo. Live in the night, full the light. Find us in the sky, follow our flight. If you're ready for a new kind of feel, here we are to make it real. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. With the sound of the sun made of lightning on fire, exploding stars join our choir. Louder than thunder, we're a sparkle storm. Tempest drop is here to perform. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, you're Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, we're all Hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, hot Apollo. Hot Apollo, whoa, Hot Apollo.
And that was Hot Apollo with We're Hot Apollo, Burnt Tapes with New Lungs before Hot Apollo, and some Williamson Brothers with Forgotten Generation before Burnt Tapes, some brand new Greg Antista and the Lonely Streets with Bastards and Broken Hearts before Williamson's Brothers, and some extras with Gomasina featuring Greg Norton, Sonny Vincent, and Jamie Oliver. We're listening to new music now here in the punk rock demonstration. Plenty of those this week. It's going to continue with the Posers. The song's called Ease Off My Heart IPO mix.
forward. I'm passing through the clouds below. My boots are tied, I'm ready to die. She's gotta smack the ground. We must secure the trust. I see what you've got. It's here, it's not, it's just a cheap plot. Some kind of cheap plot. The smear, no fear, goes back to all your peers. I see what you've got. Nothing can be what someone want to hold on to. One can only do what they're told they cannot do. No, no, I can't say that you'll meet your maker. I'll let you find out tomorrow, yeah. You should put the bug before flower. Gotta do what we got to do. We must secure the trust. I see what you've got. It's here, it's not, it's just a cheap plot. Some kind of cheap plot. We must secure the trust. I see what you've got. It's here, it's not, it's just a cheap plot. Some kind of cheap plot. Nothing can do what someone to hold on to. One will just do what they're told they cannot do.
It's a side road, it's a side note, it's a long walk home. It's a great fist, look at the love fist, send me along. It's knowing when enough is enough, when the penny drops, it's like going home. Without someone to love, without someone to love. And I forever dodging bullets. And I forever making love.
strong. Snap in my heart, beating rhythm. Smooth down your body, shows me a quiver. Look at my eyes, wider than life. I'm so excited, smothered in sugar, fearing the cries, uncertain skin, aches will consume. Gotta pay something, hooked on a line. Are you mine? Under your spell, I am strong. Snap in my heart, beating rhythm. Smooth down your body, shows me a quiver. Look at my eyes, wider than life. I want you right. I need you right. I want you right. I need you right.
And that was Frestonians with Vibe, and the Ovines with Mind of Mine. Before the Frestonians, Surgical Blue with Cushion King, that band from Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia, Canada. And another new song by The Baboon Show before Surgical Blue. That song's called Be a Baboon, that band from Sweden. And we've got one more segment of new music here before I end off the show here called Punk Rock Demonstration. We're here every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time over at punkrockdemo.com. Again, that's punkrockdemo.com. Let's continue with some Durst the Worst. This song's called Systematic Physical Removal, band from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Systematic physical removal. Systematic physical removal. Systematic physical removal. Systematic physical removal. Systematic, systematic, systematic physical removal. Systematic physical removal. Systematic physical removal. Will nature communist approval. Systematic physical removal. Systematic, systematic, systematic physical removal. och skam. Beslut som blir mörkret av ondskans program. Det kallas vård men det var ett svek. För det svaga och sjuka blir bara en lek. Minns aktion T4 namn. Aldrig består. Vuxna barn med ett eget sinne. Blev mål för en stat och bara ett minne. Med lögn och listor fördes till död. Utan rättegång nådde stöd. Minns aktion T4 namn. Aldrig består. Glöm aldrig minns aktion T4 och alla dess spår. Glöm aldrig minns den livet förnekat och rätten förgår. Glöm aldrig minns i vetenskapens namn med fraktmotiv. Glöm aldrig minns berömdes människors enda liv. Minns aktion T4 namn. Aldrig består. Läkarsflug utan skydda och vårda. Svek sig ner för att renheten vårda. Det börjar tysta och sluta i skrik. Ett ek av lidar och mängder av lik. Minns aktion T4 namn. Aldrig består. Glöm aldrig minns. Så låt oss stå upp för de sjuka och svaga. Glöm aldrig minns. För rättvisa döda med slutar att klaga. Glöm aldrig minns. Historien viskar på baken var sann. Glöm aldrig minns. Det börjar med få men tar alla ibland. Minns aktion T4 namn. Aldrig består. Minns aktion T4.
Kissy kissy.
The pulse ready, my eyes are red. Find a reason to leave my bed. I got pins and needles on my mind. Go ahead and leave me behind. Though you think that you know what's wrong. Wasn't killing me for so long, but you don't have a fucking clue. Oh shit that I've been through. I know the truth hurts, but the reason is you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with staying out till 4 a.m. Never wanna go to sleep again. Feeling like I'm 10 feet tall, don't even try to call. No, you think that you know what's wrong. What's killing me for so long, but you don't have a fucking clue. Oh shit that I've been through. I know the truth hurts, but the reason is you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you. Got a problem with drugs, got a problem with you.
Whole variety of punk rock from around the world there in that last segment of music. That last song you just heard was by Handsy Grandma. That song's called Problems, that band from New York. And heard some Prova, hopefully that's how you pronounce it, Prorva, that band from Poland. And that song's called Smuha, Smuha. Enoch Eunuch from Sweden was before Prova. That song's called Acton T4, or is it Action? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Aktion. I'm sure they mentioned in the song, but I didn't pay attention. But that song was about Nazi extermination programs in the 1930s. And we heard some Kevin Kay and the Bowery Cats before Enoch Eunuch, with Justify, that band from Australia, and a band from Berlin before Kevin Kay and the Bowery Cats, Zanilla. That song's called Corrupted System by them. And you've been listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. I'm Jack. I'll be back again next week at punkrockdemo.com, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, and that show will repeat on Tuesdays from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesdays. We'll end off today's show with the Defons. The song's called Uncool, and until next week, I'll talk to y'all next week. Thanks for listening.
I went and bought new shoes, a brand new pair of hands. Those skater kids would think I'm cool, but when I came around, call me poser boy and chase me all around with a skateboard. I just wanted to make friends.
24.